It's not too scary. I can't see anybody. My name's Michael Glover, and I am a winemaker. Many of you will probably know my parents, Dave and Penny Glover, out in the Mitri Hills. I am the son thereof. So when I come back to Nelson, I am Dave Glover's son, but believe it or not, back in Australia, he was Michael Glover's father. So this is really about the love of wine, I guess. So, yeah, go Andy. So believe it or not, I was once a road cyclist. 50 years ago and about 50 kilograms ago. And when I was about 24, I had an epiphany, and that was it was much better to spend 4 or 5 hours tasting and drinking than sweating. So I went to Australia. I completed a wine science degree and became a winemaker. And this took me all around Australia, but also all around Europe. So I've made wine in Italy and Germany, and of course the temple that is France. So I tell you all of this just because I wanted to spend the next 5 minutes in a rapid fire discussion of learnings and wisdom from someone who's been in the game for 25 years and more importantly has spent 25% of their income on wine, much to my wife's horror, although she never says no when I pull the cork. So learning one, and a huge learning is wines are like people. They really are like people, and all wine reflects a time and a place. They come from somewhere in a certain time, and they're all very different, and they're all very expressive, and they all have something to say. You might not want to hear it or listen to it, but they all have something to say. So how do we learn? How do we know about wine? Well, we have to get to know it. And how do you get to know a person? You invite it around for dinner. You sit down with it. You spend time. You share a meal. You know, it's you ask it questions, and most importantly, you listen. You listen to what it has to say. Now, if you don't do this, if you don't get to know it, you can come to some very bad decisions. And we've all been to cellar doors where we're given like a little smidgen of wine and we fork out 30 or 40 bucks, and then sometime later we drink it and go, what the hell have I done? What was that all about? You didn't get to know the wine, you know? This is the ultimate coming to the wrong decision thing, wine shows, okay? Last time I judged at a wine show, Royal Melbourne show, we were given 90 seconds per wine. You know, do you really think you come to the right decisions with 90 seconds? Imagine you as a person, 90 seconds, and I'm going to reward you or not. This is what wine loves. This is how we come to work out wine. Wine loves nothing more than a Sunday luncheon, a long table, food and friends, time. See how everyone is smiling. We will get back to that. Wine loves joy. That's what wine is made for. This is not what wine is made for. This is not a cellar, this is a collection. It's very different. A cellar is giving a wine time to mature. This is a collection. These wines aren't going to be drunk. This is an investor buying them because of status and label. This is a wine crime, okay? Remember this. This is another wine crime. Wines hate snobbery. This is the enemy. See how no one is smiling? No one is smiling here, okay? This is the enemy or the dark side of wine, okay? We must fight this. Now, wines, again, are like people. They're a snapshot. They continue to evolve. So all wine starts young, full of energy, daring, structure, full of promise, full of the future. So we have to understand these things. And as the wine ages, it becomes mature. Now this is a mature wine. Suave, elegant, all the rough edges. I couldn't find a photo of myself, but this was the next best thing. But even George can't stay like this forever, and neither can our bottles of wine. They continue to age. Okay? Now, even this old wine has something to say, and we have to look after an old wine. An old wine loves nothing better than to go in front of a fire and talk to you endlessly, okay? There's a place for old wine. I love old wine, but unfortunately, like us humans, wine does have an end point. And we must fight against this, okay? Don't let any wines go to the grave undrunk. We must drink wine. This again is another wine crime. Drink them. We can't let them die, okay? It's obvious. Now, like people, we all have different hair colour, eye colour. We all have different tastes. We all have our likes and dislikes. So don't buy into someone else's scores or opinion, okay? Make your own mind up. It's your journey. It's your palate. It is different to someone else. This is normal. Once you come to this understanding, your wine journey begins. It's your journey. And admittedly, wine is a complex thing and it can be very intimidating, lots of different varieties, lots of different places. But once you go on your wine journey, I advise all people to listen to everyone. So get your information from books, get it from magazines, listen to the radio. Internet is, of course, dominant these days, so social media. Listen to everyone. Everyone, even me, okay? Listen to everyone, get as much information as you can. But, although I say listen to everyone, believe nobody. Even the mighty, noble world of wine is full of charlatans, hype, spin, marketers. You must use your palate and your brain like a sword in the search for truth, okay? Believe no one, and again, even me. Now remember, wine is part of humanity. It is Mother Nature's gift to all of us. Romans worshipped it, Greeks philosophized about it. Wine is what makes us human. It's what makes us civilized, okay? Wine is humanity. And finally, wine, if someone was to say to me, what does wine mean to me? Wine is the essence of humanity, but more than that, it is what makes... Look, wine can make this view even better. It can make this meal even better. It can even make the person next to you even better.